that change can be scary, but it can also be exciting.
If I learned anything from meeting a princess on a billboard, is that sometimes you just have to take a leap.
I think that's why I was so excited to be Giselle, is I so understood her and I understood how this could work if the right people saw it. And so it was really exciting to see an audience come around and embrace it and to understand what we were.
Yeah, I remember when I read it the first time, I was like, this is great. I love how they're doing this.
Yeah.
And it's not your typical Disney film. I mean, they are really making fun of themselves in a great way.
In the first one, Giselle and Edward and Pip, and there were a couple other characters that came in from the animated world. But in this world, in this time, we've turned the real world more into an animated world, into a fairy tale world. So you get to see sort of bigger sets, more characters, more fantasy,
and more
Disney
villains.
references,
more Disney villains.
More music.
More music, yeah.
It's all part of the adventure.
That's not an adventure, that's a landfill.
A land filled with adventure. Nancy, Edward!
Robert! Congratulations!
Oh, it's what they call a fixer-upper.
The second you step on set, it's like you were immediately just like thrown into the Enchanted universe. It's such like an environment. So to be able to like continue to tell a story that like I love, that is so close to my heart, and that means so much to me, was like such an incredible, surreal experience. We just had fun. Like we really just got to like play and like.
And we were so
discover.
lucky to find Gabby. I mean, it's so unbelievable. Like, it's one thing to find someone who physically favors the original Morgan, but then to find someone who does that, who can act beautifully, sing and dance, and play a petulant teenager, and then play a princess. We struck gold. So she handled it so beautifully. It was a lot to bite off, and she handled it beautifully.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Melvina, Monroe, I would have sold you this house, but I deal in slightly more upscale homes.
It was really intimidating to dip my toe into a Disney musical. Even though I'd always wanted to dip my toe in there. But then, you know, we did so much, we worked for a long time. I think I had vocal rehearsal maybe almost every day. And it actually gave me an enormous amount of courage that I didn't have. And I found myself singing notes that I have never been able to sing before. And it was just really powerful and overwhelming to get to do. It was, and then you've got Menken and Schwartz on the Zoom. Like it was really surreal and really an incredible life experience. I will never ever forget.
Both of their voices on their own, but then when they come together in harmony, that song is insane. It's gonna blow people away. It's my favorite of the movie.
Oh, thank you.
I wish. Jumpin' jelly stick. Wait, how am I talking?
I wish for a fairy tale life, and it's all gone terribly wrong.
Or terribly right.
My daughter was really quite young, and now she's
Yeah.
in college, and it was funny that she goes, Dad, you know, it's my freshman year, and everybody's talking about, you know, Enchanted and Disenchanted and how it's going to be. And then when it first came out, they would always come up and look for Pip. Like, I would have a relationship with Pip where Pip would be with me, and that was always cute to see.
For me, it's been really heartwarming to see the people. I did a play this summer in London and met a lot of people after the show, and it was just really heartwarming to see so many families and young women and young men who grew up with Enchanted and vocalized how much the film meant to them. So it was nice to be a part of somebody's childhood and part of their formative experience, and we hope that this one continues that and gives them something extra to cling on to.
Yeah, I think it's, for all of us, it's to be a part of a Disney classic now, where we're looking back after 15 years, and it's you know, that's something special, you know. And you look at the body of work and all the great movies that come out of this place, you know, to be a part of that's very special.